For business idea, you can start with $0. So there are 1,000 ways to make $1,000,000. Anyone knows that. But my favorite way is just to be an entrepreneur, to start a business. Look at me when I started. I was lost. I was, blind. I just basically blind charged myself into any businesses that I've heard online to make money. I've tried crypto, NFTs, drop shipping, e-commerce. I've tried email marketing agency, multiple other agencies that you have probably never heard of before in different industry. I've tried landscaping industry. I've tried HVAC industry. I've done construction industry and helping them hire VAs. So I did a VAs hiring agency. So a lot of agency that I've went through in my time, and some have worked and some haven't. So today I'm gonna show you the 4 business idea that I've come across that you can start making money off it with $0 invested. So first is a cold calling center. You might think, what? I thought you meant $0. So that means I shouldn't have to hire any employee, any people or any upfront costs to make this happen. When you have a cold calling center, you might think that you don't need to have a lot of employees through using AI or whatever. No, I don't think you should spend your money right now invested in a lot of cold caller, a lot of AI cold calling, because if one, it is fairly expensive, and 2, it typically never work out. So the technology isn't there just yet. However, when you want to start a cold calling agency with no money down at all, what I would do is I would sell an upfront cost. It's like, hey, this is how much it would need to kind of call these hour for you. And a lot of people will be like, oh, I thought we're hiring you and we'll pay after you done the work. No, just say like, hey, I have the employees on my end. I'm paying for them right now. All I need you to do is just pay the upfront cost, so we are sure that you're as committed to this as us. And a lot of the time, you'll be surprised how much people need cold calling, because people hate cold. It's the same thing as doing cleaning. They hate They hate doing cleaning. They hate, getting dirty. Same thing when here. People hate doing cold calling. They hate going out and getting rejected. So it's a fairly lucrative businesses, which is why cold calling center are basically making millions of dollars just by outsourcing. So what exactly I am kind of showing you is that you sell them on doing cold calling. The selling process should be fairly easy. I've done the cold calling thing multiple times. I've been able to get 6 or 10 clients within the first month of actually selling it. And from there, once they pay you, you could just outsource it. Simple as that. If you get $500 for doing cold calling for them, most using outsource, you just pay for $200, $300, and you pocket the difference. That's how you make money with cold calling center. So two, this one I really like. It's an email marketing agency. With an email marketing agency, you start with not with all your own server. You don't start with your own tool if you don't have any money down, nothing like that. So what I mean by an email marketing agency is that you will manage their email. So it's more like a management agency, email management agency, than an email marketing agency. You don't spend your money doing outreach or anything like that. You will manage their email list. You will manage their client list. Send them emails, send them a follow up, and you could use their tool. They probably have a tool most of the time. You could use their tool to reach out to their old client and just ask for a commission every single time they close. Since they're on their email list already, most people will actually move forward with the process and close, and you just earn yourself a nice chunk of commission for just managing the email. Nothing. Okay, next. 3. Content maker as well as content editing. So right now we're in the age of content creation. A lot of people today are creating content, and they're making a boatload of money off of it. So if you can save them their time of they have to edit, they have to plan out everything like that, you could be the mastermind behind their YouTube channel. Mr. Beast or Hamza, they have a content creation agency that they work with, and that they do is they analyze your old video, see what works and see what doesn't, feed you out new video, and edit it. You can do all of this for completely free. All you need is a good thinking head and the ability to edit. Most of the time they will let you use their editing system, so you don't even have to pay for that. And if you do, it really isn't that much. Next, this is the agency, and this is what I do for my agency. It is an SMS focused agency, and for me, I really enjoy running this agency because the ability for you to customize and modify basically everything in the market. So what I mean by that is you can just go into this agency and tweak every variable, because it's just SMS message. You can find new variables, test out new automation and stuff like that. Similar with an email marketing agency, but with email, you're a bit more restricted because there are email rules on what type of email you should write. There are no limit on SMS at all. You can send any text message, no matter how diabolical it is. As long as it works, you're making money. So this is by far the most efficient agency that I've worked with. I'm not sure it's the cheapest, because you still have to pay for the phone number and the SMS messages. However, it is super lucrative if you have developed yourself a functional system like I did. Like what I'm doing right now is I have developed 2 systems to get myself business broker and to get them business client. And once you figure out the exact outreach message, the exact follow-up sequence, the exact drip sequence, what time they reply, and those data, you can replicate this over and over and over again. And there's no limit. The sky is the limit with this SMS agency. The only reason why I'm glazing it so much is because I own one, so you might have to take some bias on that one. But again, those are the businesses that I would start if I was starting again. And if you are wondering what type of niche that you want to be in, or what type of niche that you should be in, just let me know in the comment. I'll make a video about it. But other than that, if you want a system where you get 5 to 10 clients a month automatically, especially if you're a business broker, I have perfected the business broker system to get 2 to 3 listings every month if you do the correct follow afterward. So if you want that system, just book a call below or just check out my free course. Check out my website while you're at it. Other than that, later.